Hello and welcome to Janette's TV and Podcast. I'm your host, Janette Burke, and today we're having a very special interview with Roberta Battaglia, who, as you may know, was the Golden Child buzzer on America's Got Talent just recently. And since November 2nd, her audition video where she's singing Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper has received over 350 million views on YouTube and over 704 likes. Roberta is only 11 years old. She hails from Woodbridge, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where I'm also located. And she loves to sing, and she has been singing since she was a very young girl. There's even a video of her at 13 months singing. And she's very inspired by Pink, a song she also sang on America's Got Talent throughout the competition. She is a happy-go-lucky girl even has a dog named Happy. And she's very influenced by her father, who is also a musician, and her father's family. So I welcome now to Janette's TV and Janette's TV podcast, Roberta Battaglia. How are you, Roberta?
Hi, Janette. I'm great. How are you?
I'm also great. Thank you very much. Just before we started, I was reminiscing about when I saw you before you became this huge star. And I want to ask you, what does it feel like to have lived your dream, to go on America's Got Talent and pursue it to the level that you got to? What does that feel like for you?
It feels so amazing, and I'm very grateful for this wonderful journey that I had an opportunity of having, that I had a big chance of having. I mean, not many people at 11 years old go on a big stage like that, and I'm so amazed and grateful.
But how was it for you to develop the courage to do that? It was a big stage. It's a lot of people. What are some of the processes that you go through in your mind and emotionally connecting to your heart? How do you prepare for it?
Really, it just takes courage and believing in yourself. I mean, all you have to do is believe in yourself, work hard to accomplish your dreams, and never be afraid, to jump on that stage. Obviously, if you're nervous, that is fine, but you shouldn't be, because, if you know that you're going to do well, just go on there and sing your heart out. That's the way I look at it, and just have fun. Just have fun. It's an experience, and it's so worth it at the end. So great.
So tell me about that experience a little bit. First, you applied to be on the show? What's the process?
Yes, I submitted an audition online to be on the show. And then a few months later, or months later, I don't remember now, they came back to me and they said, you're going to have a chance to go on the actual stage of America's Got Talent. We want you here. And I said, oh my gosh, wow. So then it was the matter of song picking with producers from there. And it was the matter of, going to LA for a few days. And,
that must have been so exciting. Yeah.
Yes, so it was very fun. And then, the final stage where I got the golden buzzer, I went on stage, I sang, and it was so beautiful. What a moment.
And you were very emotional. I wanted to ask you, what was it like to have Simon Cowell give you advice on how to handle bullying?
Well, that was a very big deal for me because, coming from a man like Simon, and, he's such a great person, really, it was a very big deal for me. That he gave me lots of compliments, which I'm very grateful for. Really, all of the judges had very nice things.
Yes, they did. You really wowed them. And Simon was very impressed. You could see just by the look on his face. But Sophia Vergara from Modern Family was also very, very kind to you. She's the one who hit the golden buzzer. My question is, they were very helpful to you online, like when we're watching. What was it like off stage? Did you interact with them? Did they give you tips, even things for improving? How did they help you along?
there was not much time backstage, but on the Golden Buzzer, as you know, they did come on stage, and they congratulated me. They congratulated my mom as well, and we took some photos that will always be in my heart forever. And but in the like toward the finals, not too much, but I'm very grateful to have talked to them behind the scenes in the Golden Buzzer.
Okay, and what must have been great to meet Howie Mandel, a fellow Toronto. He's from Toronto originally. Actually, my mom grew up 2 doors away from his father in Toronto. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I wanted to know how with producers. You mentioned that they help you select music. So, and what else do? Do they encourage you, like give you tips for singing? Do they give you a makeover? What other things do they do?
Many tips for singing. I mean, there's different producers. There's music producers. There's producers who help with just the producers in general. But so to pick the songs, I had producers of song picking. So it wasn't necessarily of other things and giving tips. It was just like picking a song and giving me tips on not vocals or anything, but like the songs, the actual song. Like this song may be too old, or this song is this, or this song would be great, right? Stuff like that. So we just found it together, and I would give them some song selections, and then we would pick together and see which one would be more suitable for me or suitable for the show. Just stuff like that. It's very simple. I mean, sometimes it can be a lot of hard work, but it's all worth it in the end.
And you went to a lot of rehearsals?
Yes, lots of rehearsals, lots of choreography and things involved, and how they want you to do things, certain things like this. But it's a crazy ride, and it's an amazing journey.
What was it like interacting with the other contestants?
It was actually pretty nice. I mean, in the auditions, we didn't really get to interact that much. But towards the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, we did interact. I did interact with some of them, and some of them seemed very, very nice.
Okay, so maybe you made some lifelong friends. I'm going to change directions just a little bit. Alessandro, your father, is a huge influence on you. You get a lot of your musical talent from him, and I believe his family is also very musical. How did he feel about you going the distance on this show?
Well, he was very proud of me. I mean, you can tell. Unfortunately, he couldn't be there for the Golden Buzzer, but he was cheering me out from home. Of course, it wasn't aired directly. I mean, it was aired in June, but it was recorded actually in March. But I'm very grateful that I have a great father. We're a very musical family, and his reaction was just priceless. He's very proud that I went on this show, and I'm happy to have had him in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So towards the end, he was there.
It must be great. And now, how does it feel to sing with him now? Like, you still singing with your dad?
Yes, I am still singing. However, we used to do little parties and stuff now, but of course for COVID and stuff, that is fortunately faded away. But it's okay. I mean, we still just share some memories, musical memories together, and some moments, and I'm just trying to carry on with music. That's it.
I also want to ask you a little bit about your mom. I'm sure she puts a lot of time and sacrifice to travel with you to make sure that you're prepared for all these events. And you're so blessed to have parents that are very supportive of you. And probably if you're some friends too, that you mentioned on America's Got Talent, that you had friends that also are very supportive of you.
My parents are very supportive, and I love them so much because they've always, made time to help me, and, they're just as supportive as they can be. They're just amazing parents, and I'm very lucky.
You are, because, there's a lot of child stars over the years who didn't maybe have that same support. Maybe they haven't been able to move forward the way you have. But also, how do you keep it real? I mean, you go to Hollywood, you go to LA, but you come in fourth at a huge show like that, and then you come back to Canada, to your hometown, and you have to go back to your school and everything. What was the adjustment like, and how do you keep it real?
Well, how we keep it real? I mean, just by being myself, being humble, and just always you always have to remind yourself of who you really are. I mean, I'm just a regular girl from Toronto, and I'm just a girl who sings just like any other girl, right? And it just feels amazing. I mean, the reaction of all the, especially Canadians, when I came back was priceless. And the way I adjusted, that was another question. The way I adjusted, I mean, it was very easy. Yeah, we just came home, and everything was just back to normal. It was just great. And
but how are things at
keep up with music?
how are things at school? The kids that were bullying you, are they nice to you now?
They were, but I still haven't seen anything yet because it's not real school; it's an online school. So there's not much to really see, but it's okay. I mean, let's hope that someday I will go back to regular school, so there's more interaction with other children as well. Just it's a way to stay safe, right? We just need to do online for now, and then we'll think about it.
And I want to also ask you, I know you like to sing about very important issues that are promising and productive and happy, and to unite the world on positive themes. And I also know that you recorded an original song of your own in 2018. What are your plans for going forward with that? Will you be recording an album of all original songs, or will you continue to sing, people you admire, like Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Adele, what have you?
I'm recording a few songs right now in an album, to be exact. But unfortunately, we don't know when that'll be out because of COVID and everything. There's some things that need to be done still, and so we're just taking our time and trying to figure out when it'll come out, and trying to make it like a very good album. We're just trying to cope with everything that has been getting thrown at us. I mean, with COVID and everything, it's okay. I mean, I believe that we'll just keep trying to keep up with it, and that's it. Whatever happens.
So what songs would you like to sing? I know you have a certain vocal range. You have an affinity towards certain artists. What if you're doing your own music? What kind of music do you want to sing, and is there a particular message you want to get out?
Well, I love singing many songs. I mean, there's obviously different genres that I like. But yet I don't have a favorite song. I just, I just sing. That's me. I mean, any genre I really like. I'm very outgoing with my music. And, as everyone knows, I love Lady Gaga, some of my favorite artists. I'm just very, I'm everywhere with music. I just love it in general.
Okay, and now I did mention before that you do like Adele and Katy Perry and Lady Gaga. Have you ever had the pleasure of meeting or singing with any of these stars yet? I'm sure they're going to come calling soon enough.
I mean, step by step, as I am only 11.
Yeah, but I'm sure collaboration.
There's also one of them that I've had the pleasure of talking to. She sent me a congratulations for singing her song in the finals of Got Talent. Also, Lauren Daigle reached out to me. So, I've had a few big singers reach out to me. I mean, I did a duet with Julia Michaels and JP Sachs. So, I've some singers have reached out to me, but just step by step. I mean, I'm not a very picky child of who should reach out to me and who I don't want to reach out to me. I'm just doing what I love in music. I don't really focus on that.
Well, I'm quite certain with your talent, you're going to get some major collaboration deals from some big name stars. So speaking of which, that you're only 11, Where do you see your future heading in the music business, or maybe not even in the music business? Just what would you like to see happen for yourself?
Just singing for big things. I mean, just touring, making albums, and making people happy. My main thing.
What do you say? I know somebody likened you and said you're the new Celine Dion. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it feels nice. I mean, that people already think I'm Celine Dion. I mean, unfortunately not. I'm a different person than her, and I still need a lot of practice and a lot of hard work and determination to be like her and many other singers, because I believe that in this music industry there are a lot of very talented singers. But for now, I'm just going to keep on going with music, and hopefully one day, I mean, I'll just be me, just be myself and be Roberta Battaglia. That's it.
And I'm going to say I knew her when, because I'm pretty sure you're going to go pretty far. First of all, you have the talent. Second of all, you also have a very good mentality, and you're very likable. You're very approachable. You have a lovely personality, and you seem to really be grounded for an 11-year-old. To have that kind of ambition and to have that kind of goal at your age and have a direction, a plan to get there, I think that's amazing. Really amazing.
Thankfully, I have a great family behind me, and I hope to keep them for the rest of my life because they're just amazing. And I would like to thank everyone who has been supporting me, especially for all my supporters watching this. I just want to say thank you for all the support. I mean, your support has been tremendous throughout this wonderful journey, and not only throughout this journey, but also to all the older supporters. Since I was 3.5, I've been singing, right? So
Yes.
I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. A big hug and kiss to everybody, and have a blessed day, everybody. Love you guys so much. Thank you.
Thanks so much for being with us today, Roberta. It was a great interview. Before I let you go, I want to have you tell us how we can find out more about you. Please share your website and social media handles.
Yes, well, my Instagram is robertab.official, and I also have other social media handles along with my website. My website is www.robertab-official.com.
And thank you so much for being with us today. You will find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, Vimeo, you name it. We're there. YouTube. We're there. Hashtag Janette's TV and Janette's TV podcast. Please share us with all your family and your friends. And if you'd like to support our Patreon channel, which we'd very much appreciate, no donation is too big or too small. But if you do wish to donate $25, $50, or $75, you will have your choice of Janette's TV merchandise, and you can hop on over to www.janetteburke.com/shop to see our selection of t-shirts and jerseys. Very high quality. You pick your size and your color, and you can have it with the Janette's TV logo on it and tagline "Your Life Your Way," or you can get inspirational sayings from myself and our guests. Thanks so much again for being with us. This is Janette Burke, your host, signing off.